I'm back. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. For starters, like you saw last time, I saw a baby snake, which was not fun. So I didn't say the day, but we're currently on March the 20th, 2024. Today is Wednesday, and on Friday I'm gonna go pick up the clay to, the vendor we've been buying clay from. It's cool because we buy in big quantities. They're giving us good deals that they wouldn't give on their website. Today is currently March the 26th, 2024, and we're about to begin with clay, specifically tomorrow with R1. Tomorrow I'm going to show the students how to wedge properly, and it should be pretty exciting. I'm going to run the kiln. I'm going to do my first kiln test. It's 413, and I'm also going to finish with the bags of clay. I'm pretty much almost done with all of them, so I only need like 50 bags, and I think I'm around the 30s already, or yeah, I'm either on the 30s or 40s, so I should be done in no time. So here I have the little samples I have. Obviously it's 2 stands, and I have the little tiles that I did. The tiles pretty much are just for me to try glaze samples, because I did buy new glazes. But yeah, pretty much this is the only things I have that I'm gonna test out. I'm gonna leave it closed, and when I come tomorrow early in the morning, I'm going to turn it on. And I need to go back into the settings because I don't remember exactly how to do this. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll go back inside and prepare more clay. Hello everybody. So it's the next day, and I decided I didn't record anything after I put the clay back into the table because I was so tired. I didn't want to know anything about anything, so I just went home. So it's already the next day. It's currently 7:32. I already started the kiln. I had to go over the instructions again because it's been like a year that I haven't done it. I took out some of the pieces, especially the conchas and other stuff from students, and the giant cup, the ugly cup that I did. And I just took it out because, one, it's currently cold. It's like currently 55 at the moment. So it's a little bit cold, it's a little bit windy, but the pieces feel cool. They feel cold. So either one, they have moisture on them, or two, they're just cold because of the cold. Now, I don't want to take my chances and have them explode in the kiln, so I just decided to take them out and wait for them until they dry completely. But overall, I'm just doing that because I want it to be safer, if that makes sense. I did left a piece though. I left one of the cups from the students before. This cup was actually cold, and I did left it outside yesterday for it to dry, and it was warm yesterday. It was hot because it was like straight on the sunlight. I decided to leave it in the kiln because it's gonna be my test subject. Yes, it was a student from last year, but come on, they forgot it. So hopefully it survives. I mean, it's just gonna be my test modeled, but that's just basically what I'm gonna do, okay? All right, that's it. My camera is about to die. All right, it's a new day. It's currently March 28th. It's a Thursday, March 20, 2024. It's Thursday. The week finally has ended. I pulled the stuff out of the kiln. It was ridiculous because I pulled the stuff out. The kiln took forever. Like, I had to come back from my apartment to the school to actually turn off the kiln, because it was already like 4:30 something, and the kiln was barely at 1700. It had to be at 1888 for it to reach cone 05. I came back like around 7:15, and the kiln was already done. but that kind of sucked. The things came out good, so let me go ahead and bring them. So I was going to fire this one because like a test. Basically, this had like the same humidity as the other ones, the ones that I took out, to see if it would explode, and thankfully it survived, which is great. Can you hear that? That's beautiful. I also did the samples. I'm using white, Longhorn white, and the clay came out good, which I'm very happy. I'm glad. Obviously, I did like 12 of this because I got 12 glazes. So I'm gonna do the tests hopefully later on. You remember? Sorry. And then if you remember these ones, well, I glazed them. I mean, glazed them. I fired them, and they survived, which is great. I'm very happy with them. They're gonna be samples for next week when we come back. Finally, I got to work on the mural again. I didn't take the students yesterday nor today because they're busy working on an art contest. It's gonna be a very heavy week because if we want to, get this going, I'm gonna have to put extra time on it on my conference period. Obviously, if something more of a priority shows up, I'm going to be putting it aside. But I'm trying my best to go there an extra time and advance on it so the students can be done with it and we can finally move on with the sculpture / clay unit, which I want them to work with clay. But unfortunately, they're stuck here, and this mural project is taking weeks. It's taking forever because I kind of underestimated how difficult it was going to be, especially only having 2 students work at a time, and because we're depending on a machine. So if we don't have a machine, we cannot do it. The lift machine. So, hey everybody. So I'm back. Believe it or not. Maybe this for you was a second. For me, it was months. So it's currently April 22nd, 2024. So we're currently working with clay. As a matter of fact, we're doing the last unit of clay. We're doing sculpture at the moment, freestanding sculpture, which is basically a sculpture that is standing and there's space all around it. This is the last 6 weeks that we're doing. We basically have 5 weeks left, including this one right now. It's currently a Monday. So yeah, 5 weeks left. This week is gonna be used for sculpture. So then we would have 4 weeks. And then we're gonna use another week to do for this art contest because students need more or less a week to work on this thing. And the last thing is we would have 3 weeks left to do Carver Wars, which kind of sucks, to be honest. So for Carver Wars this year, we're only gonna focus on weapons. We're not gonna do armor, although it would be nice, but I think we're just gonna focus on making 3 weapons minimum. I made this bowl. Now, is it a perfect bowl? No. My hand throwing skills need some work, but as you can see, I added the fingerprint lines, which if you remember from the printmaking thing, is pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, is it perfect? No, but I think it would be really nice for something, maybe like salsa or something. It needs to be flat on the bottom though, but it was just as an example, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah. Looks nice. Low and sunken reliefs. I'm gonna load them today, so tomorrow we can fire the kiln, even though it's probably gonna be a pain. So something to keep in mind is that the cups need a lot of work. Like I gotta admit, the work from last year has improved a lot. I definitely put in those extra requirements, make the work improve by a lot from last year. But I still I need to learn those techniques that I'm looking for because there were a lot of cups that had a lot of bumps in them, and me not like that. So I gotta keep studying, keep learning, and keep making these things so I can teach the students how to do these kind of things. Today the principal came in, did an observation. It was really nice, really chill, the usual. He was actually there helping the students wedge with me. It was really fun. I liked it. I had a good time. But yeah, because he used to be an art teacher, so he kind of knows Well, he knows more than I do, but he knows a lot. I'll load the kiln today, start loading it today, so we can fire the thing tomorrow, and hopefully we should be fine. Anyway, it's after school, and yeah, I finished loading the kiln with the low and sunken reliefs. You know, loading the kiln in the circumstances that at any moment a snake can come out, it's not the same. Like, I don't know. This thing, it's not the same when you know that a snake could come out any second, so. Okay, so my camera is about to die, so I gotta be quick before I need to change the battery. So, it's the next day, April 2023, 2024. The kiln is currently running, but it sucks because, well, still hasn't finished. It's already after school. It's already like 4:20, and it's not done. So I'm gonna have to come back again like the other time to turn it off. My bowl is getting drier. Now it's definitely white, but it's very cold here, so I have to turn it upside down. And I started 3 sculptures, but they're not done. They're nowhere to be done. Now I won't be able to like show you well this sculpture because this is the most fragile of them all. It's basically a hedgehog that is holding a pencil, as you can see. But as you can see, it has like the little thorns and stuff. It's supposed to be looking up like that. I know it's not the best, but I don't want to move it because those little paws are super fragile and I don't want to touch them. Moving on to the next one. Can you guess what it is? I'm guessing you can guess. It's probably not what you think it is because it has this, a crown. So yes, this is King Babam. This is still drying, but technically it would go on top. And the legs are right here, covered. I don't want them to dry so quickly, but this is hollow. So once it becomes very dry, I will put a hole in it because obviously I don't want it to go kaboom. And the last sculpture is this one. Can you guess what it is from? It's the Canon cart from Clash Royale. So I wanted to do this one a long time ago, ever since I was in college. And now I'm getting to do it. It's not too big, it's quite big, but I think I'm taking my sweet time. So I'm kind of excited for it. Just have it like covered because I don't want it to dry too quickly. I would say sculpture wise, very productive day, but I'm super tired and I'll have to come back and stop that kiln. I don't know why the kiln is taking longer. I don't know if it's because it's old or because something else. I don't know. I just hope nothing explodes tomorrow. Hello everybody. So it's currently April the 30th, 2024. It's a Tuesday. I want to show you the pottery this year. Nothing crazy, I would say. I feel like we're missing a lot. So this student, he's doing a skull crawler. If you have seen Kong's Skull Island, you know what I mean. Still drying. Hopefully it will be completely dry by when we fire it on Thursday. If not, it would be really sad that it will not be ready. At least the top part is already dry, I can tell. But the bottom is still not, so hopefully it does. So first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna bring it outside. Hopefully it doesn't rain and we have it done. And these are the other ones. We got better works this year than last year because I'm putting in more effort into it. This is the one that I made. It broke though. So yeah, and here is my Canon cart. It's disassembled. I don't want to assemble it though. It's completely, it should be ready by now. But if not como quiera, I'm gonna leave it a little bit tomorrow to dry. And here's my King Bobam. He has a broken foot, unfortunately. Sorry for the mess. But it's getting close to being bone dry. So I don't know. Will we fire it on Thursday? Who knows? We'll see. That's what we have for now. I'm tired. I'm just gonna go home. Hopefully rest. So yeah. My heart is aching with pain. As you can see, some of the pieces didn't make it. My bomb didn't make it. I think that's sad, but like, look, all these pieces. This was from the first encounter. This is so sad, but the one that I think hurt me the most was the big one. This one right here. Poor boy, he made a giant skull crawler. The whole thing is shattered. Like, you can see like pieces of it. And then another student did like a Patrick that was like fit. It also didn't survive. My hedgehog exploded, but I have all the pieces, so I can put him back together. As you can see, I can glue it back together, so he's fine. He's just had like a little trauma in there. Also, this student made a hollow from bleach. It also didn't make it, not because it was too wet, but because there were air bubbles inside, apparently. Now underneath, right there, I have my Canon cart. I don't know if it made it or not. I'm kind of nervous for it. So that's it for right now for the art teacher blog. I hope you like it, and hope if you have any suggestions or something you want to see, let me know. I'll be more than happy to show something that you're kind of interested in knowing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. I'll see you next time.